Last night was the launch of Big Brother 2023 and I want to discuss what I thought about the housemates individually based in the order that it showed on radiotimes.com. Before I talk about how I felt about the housemates, I would just like to say that they've obviously went out their way to be inclusive this year. However, I think that they should have included somebody from Northern Ireland before they started bringing people in from other countries. Whether they live in the UK now or not, every single part of the UK should have been included. Also, I mentioned in my video before that I don't really like AJ, and honestly, I don't know if it's because I can't stand her, but I couldn't even watch her presenting. It was actually painful to watch. Watching the two of them together was so bad, they just didn't gel whatsoever. She might have been better on her own, and I actually don't think that he was that bad, but together it was an absolute car crash. But anyway, now on to my opinions about the house guests. Please let me know in the comments what you think. I think this website shows it in reverse order. So first we have Kerry, age 40. She's the one who went in the mobility scooter. Now I really wanted to apply for Big Brother, but I didn't because I'm also disabled and I didn't think that I would be able to do anything in the house, because I watch Big Brother USA, Canada and Australia, and I thought if they're going to do tasks like that, then I'm not going to be able to participate. But the fact that she applied for it anyway, knowing that she had mobility problems, and she got in, like, good for her. I hope that she goes far. Olivia is the girl from Glasgow. When she got out the car, I thought, oh, her outfit's stunning. It's one of the best outfits, other than the woman who was wearing the red. And when she went in, I thought, oh, for once they've actually got somebody from Scotland who seems like a normal person. But then when she got nominated and she was totally attacking that guy, and saying, oh, at least I've not got the worst fashion sense, and going in a huff and throwing her toys out the pram. If she's ever watched any episodes of Big Brother, she would know that that's the worst thing you can do, because people are just going to say, I'm not dealing with her. The public are going to say, I deal with enough of that with my wains in the house, get her out. She's needing to just calm down. Henry has got the Cotswolds written all over him. It's funny to me how the two people who were posh in the house made a point to tell you that they voted for Conservative, as if we actually give a fuck. But to be honest, even though he's a Tory, I thought to myself, do you know, I'd maybe got on with him in the house, because I don't ever talk to people about politics. Like, I would meet him and I wouldn't need him to tell me who he voted for. It's clear as day. Paul, aged 23 from Liverpool, is a no from me. He's a lad. I can't stand lad mentality, and I'm sure that he's a nice guy, but if I was in the house, I would avoid him at all costs. And for anybody saying in the comments he would avoid you, that would be great, because then I wouldn't have to put any effort into it whatsoever. Matty from the Isle of Man, who's a doctor, and my friend who was watching it said, oh no, we've got another one of the idiots that walks about with no socks on. And I'm like, everybody knows when you walk about with no socks on though you're grounded, you know? I've got no problems with him whatsoever. I would probably be friends with him in the house as well. We'd maybe meditate together or something. Please excuse me if I'm saying this wrong, but Noki is the girl who was a contestant in Miss Universe, and people on Facebook were complaining that she's got 25,000 followers on Instagram. And I was like, that's not a famous wannabe. Like, 25,000 isn't that much, give her a chance. She went in, she seemed like a nice girl, and she's stunning, and I think that she might go quite far actually. Dylan is 39, he's a DJ, and he's the guy with the prosthetic leg. And I love the fact that it's just on over his clothes. He's not trying to hide it and wear trainers like the old prosthetic legs that you used to see. But then see when he said it lights up and it changed colour, I was like, yes, yes, 10 out of 10. As I'm going down this list, I just seen Chanel. To be honest, I remember her going in. I didn't pay much attention to her, she didn't stand out, there was nothing amazing going on, so I can't really comment on that, to be honest. Zach is 28 from Manchester, and he's the guy who came originally from Thailand, and I felt as if he was acting a little bit like a ladies' man or a player or whatever, and I kind of didn't get that from looking at him. And I think confidence is key. Like, if you're confident, absolutely go for it. But I just didn't understand where that attitude was coming from. Jordan is the posh guy who was joking about being born on a council estate. Now, there's plenty of people out there who are rich who live on council estates or have bought their council houses. And even if their house isn't bought, that doesn't mean to say that they're tramps or that they're neds or that they're common or whatever. And his attitude was absolutely stinking. He's like, oh, I was born on this council estate, can't you tell? And I thought, do you know what? Fuck you, Jordan. He's obviously neurodivergent in some way. Like, I'm neurodivergent as well, right? But you can absolutely see it. He's got no expression in his eyes, and he's probably a psychopath. Again, sorry if I'm saying this wrong, But Yinrun went in and she was just annoying the fuck out of me, to be honest. She was like, and she went in, and it's okay to be like, I'm calm, like breathe, I'm calm, and talk to yourself. But the way she was like going, every 5 minutes, I thought, I can't be dealing with you, get out. Trish, I don't really remember that much about her. I remember her walking into the house and like doing a little dance and stuff. Other than that, I don't really remember that much about her, and I don't really have an opinion on her either. Hayley is 18 from South London, and when I seen her I thought, oh, she looks way old for her age, and she was massively tall, and every time somebody came into the house she was towering over them. And my friend said, oh, she's a man, like she's definitely a man, or she's trans. And when I look at people, I don't ever think things like that, so honestly I didn't even notice, and it doesn't matter to me. But what does matter is the fact that she came out the car and she had this dress on, and she's going like out the car holding her boobs. Out the car holding her boobs, right? And it didn't look as if she had massive boobs to hold on to. So I didn't understand this. I thought, did she not try on her dress before the opening night? You would have tried it on. Like even when she was in the house, she was constantly like just walking about like that. And I thought, you've dressed up to look nice and then you're just walking about doing this. Try your clothes on before an opening night, please. I feel as if Tom and Matty are absolute clones. When I seen both of them going in the house, I thought they look as if they belong on F-Boy Island, Australia. Like they go in and they say that they're an F-boy and you're like, are you? Are you though? The two of them seem like nice guys, but they just kind of seem out of place in Big Brother UK. Farida is a 50-year-old makeup artist, and see when she said she was 50, I was shocked. I was like, her skin regime must be amazing. Her blue dress that she had on during her interview, I was like, oh my god, like I love all that kind of outfits and stuff, and I was like, that is stunning. Then she came on with the red one on and I was like, amazing, 10 out of 10, loving it. Jenkin was the first housemate to enter the house, and I really liked him. He says he was a bingo caller, he looked as if he was a lot of fun. He got out the car and he had on his wee black outfit with his bright shirt, and when he walked in I was like, oh my god, he's matching the house, he's matching the diary room chair. Like, he just looks like such a laugh, and I would definitely be friends with him. And when that woman voted him to have the worst fashion sense, I didn't really understand it. And I actually feel sorry for him because they blew up his suitcase. Like, they do things like that in Big Brother Australia all the time. I doubt his stuff was in it. He hasn't got access to hot water for 24 hours. That would totally suit me. I only wash my hair once a week. And then when he voted for that Scottish girl and then she get put up for nomination, he was already feeling like crap and she was making him feel worse. He's not having a good time in there, and I hope that things improve over the next few days. So that's it. Hopefully this video didn't turn out 10 minutes long. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the presenters and the housemates, and if you're interested in talking more about Big Brother over the next few weeks, give me a follow.